Traveler Nation. I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. James Charles, I am so done with James Charles. Oh, I'm going to go off on James Charles today. He needs to be put in a cage, all right? I am so done. Trust me, we're going to get into that. Also, we have Dream versus John Swan. Guys, I cover this. A lot of you didn't even care about this. I interviewed Dream talking about this whole situation where John Swan was accused of like trolling Dream, and he said someone was on his account, and it's not really a big deal, and I understand why people don't care about it that much. But John Swan made an 8-page Google Doc trying to defend himself, saying he was innocent, and it turns out John Swan was lying this entire time, and now the commentary community is all falling apart. Oh, it's so crucial. We're going to talk about that. Also, we have breakups between Mike and Lana. We have the Minecraft community going to war against Wendys. Yes, I swear. Trisha Paytas got scammed. She got scammed so hard. We're going to cover all these stories, but before we get into them, make sure you guys are subscribed, those notifications on, because when news is happening in the community, you don't want to miss a thing. So you make sure you are subbed and have those notifications on. Our first story, the Minecraft community has declared war on Wendys. Let's get into it. So George is a very popular Minecraft YouTuber, and for some reason, these popular Minecraft YouTubers have been getting banned on TikTok, and he tweeted out, TikTok just banned me. Now, if you know anything about Wendys on Twitter, they troll like hard. Wendys tweeted out, should I ban George again? 100,000 votes. Fan responded by saying, who's George? Wendys responded, a streamer kid. We're all having a laugh. That's when Dream responded to Wendys saying, ratio, getting 200,000 likes. And then Mr. Beast jumped into the mix, responding to Wendys saying ratio by a superior burger chain, showing Mr. Beast burger, and he got even more likes with 69,000 likes. And guys, I didn't get the screenshot of this, but at one point yesterday on Twitter, it was trending hashtag boycott Wendys. Unbelievable. And speaking about unbelievable, something absolutely horrible happened to Eugenia Cooney. February 20th, Eugenia Cooney posted this photo of her pug saying, happy hashtag National Love Your Pet Day, everyone. Now, what's wrong with that, right? Absolutely nothing, but the internet is the internet, and some evil POS decided to troll Eugenia Cooney by calling animal control on her. Yeah, she tweeted, I woke up today to animal control coming to my house to take my dog away because I guess somebody online called them saying he was abused. Just so everyone knows, I love Buzz more than anything. The idea that I would ever abuse my dog is insane. Buzz is brought to the vet whenever anything seems even slightly wrong. Luckily, animal control loved him and even said that they found it crazy that they were sent out to find a pet so well taken care of. Yeah, guys, I mean, that's just so wrong on so many levels. Also in the news, there's been a breakup. That's right, we're talking about Mike and Lana. These guys have been together. Mike's channel has been blowing up on YouTube. He's getting so many views with his relationship. It's really launched his career, and now the relationship is done and over. Lana posted on the gram, the reason Mike is not in my Instagram is because we are not together. I am single. We have broken up, and we're not getting back together this time. Now leave me alone about it. Whoa! And Mike confirmed this on the Logan Paul podcast by saying this.
And the thing that really ended up being the breaker was just a more normal thing, which was just kind of a sheer incompatibility. Just two people that do things very differently, think about things very differently, and are not able to see eye to eye on things that end up being breakers. So, love the girl. Tremendous amount of respect for her. She's gonna do great things. She's gonna find a guy that will give her exactly what she wants in life, and she's gonna be extremely happy. And that's all, and that's honestly all that I want for her. I want her to find that as soon as possible to be happy. There's no bad blood.
Okay, so based on that, you would get the impression that, you know, that this breakup is kind of happening on good terms. You know, everyone's being adult about this situation, wishing the best for the future of each other. However, Lana spilled some tea. But one fan goes, Big Mike has entered the chat. Lana responds, more like blocked me and all my friends. Whoa. Apparently this breakup is not on the good terms like Mike implied. Also in the news, Trisha Paytas has gotten scammed. It all started when somebody was selling the Adam Sandler signed Happy Gilmore gold jacket for $3,399. I gotta admit, as a fan of Happy Gilmore, that's kind of dope. And here's the thing, Trisha bought that signed jacket from the film, right? But if you look closely, it is not the same jacket worn in the film. Pockets are different, the collar is different, the symbol is different. Oh no! Trisha Paytas got scammed for over $3,000. Also in the news, John Swan versus Dream. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our final story. James Charles. I'm so done with him, all right? Look, James Charles has been exposed so many times from TikTokers saying, James Charles was messaging me. He was saying naughty things in the DMs, and they come out and expose him. And every time this happens, we come to the conclusion that person is just after clout and attention, and they just baited James. And we come to the conclusion that James Charles is the victim. However, sometimes an actual crime is committed. You guys remember Ethan Andrew? Back in July of 2020, this 14-year-old was in conversations with James Charles. Pictures were being exchanged, and he was 14 years old. Now listen, at that time, we came to the conclusion that the child lied about his age to James Charles. And, we had sympathy for James. Yes, a crime was committed, because it doesn't matter if the kid lies to you or not about their age. If you engage in this type of activity with a child, even if they're lying, a crime has been committed. You could be arrested. You could go to jail. And again, we all felt sorry for James because he was lied to. However, it happened again. Last night, a 16-year-old came out with a TikTok proving that James Charles was sending him explicit photos. Now, James Charles put out a defense. He put out this, explanation on Twitter, basically said that the kid lied about his age. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the kid's lying about his age. Still, a crime has been committed. James sent birthday suit pictures to a 16-year-old kid. And furthermore, there is no proof that the kid lied. There is no 100% proof that the kid lied about his age. A year ago in July when this happened with this kid, we gave him a pass. No more passes. James Charles is acting recklessly. He's acting very stupid. He's acting like a predator on social media, going after these kids nonstop, going after these fans. And let's be honest, if he goes after a fan and says, hey, what is your age? They know if they say under 18, he's going to stop talking to him. So kids are going to lie. That's just going to happen. James himself is putting himself in this situation. Now on Twitter, I brought up this point of Corpse Husband, right? Corpse Husband is a very popular YouTuber that has a lot of underage girl fans. If he were to message one of them and say, hey, how old are you? What's up? They're going to lie about their age so they can still talk to him because they're fans of him. But we're not covering stories on Corpse Husband or any other influencer that has this type of dynamic with their fans. We're not talking about them because those influencers are not putting themselves in those situations. James Charles is. And nonstop. I mean, we're constantly talking about this. We are at the point where I think that there has to be a punishment. Like either he's canceled or arrested. I mean, quite frankly, the parents of both of these kids could sue James Charles for millions. This isn't alleged send photos. He sent the photos. And listen, if you're a big fan of James Charles and you don't like my opinions and what I'm saying right now, you're looking at this the wrong way. You should be mad at James. Because he's throwing his career in the garbage. He's ruining his own career by constantly doing this and preying on boys on TikTok. He's doing this. Regardless if he's being lied to or not, he is putting himself in this situation over and over and over again. If this type of situation happened once, sure, it's unfortunate that you got lied to, but you still committed a crime. But it's happened twice. It has happened twice in less than a year. Think about that. In less than a year, James Charles has been caught inappropriately having these conversations with kids. Think about that. But ladies and gentlemen, most important, I spent like 2 hours reading comments. I want to know what your thoughts are. Leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to slap a like on it. If you're new here, make sure you're sub, because you know as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop.